So, not gonna lie, not a big fan of using monitors when filming videos. I think they're big, I think they're clunky, and even though they are really useful, especially with features like seeing your histogram, false colors, importing your own LUTs, all that stuff is great. I just kind of find it unnecessary, especially when you don't have to use it. And I wouldn't really call myself a minimalist filmmaker because, for one, that's a dumb term. But two, if I don't have to bring any extra gear like a monitor, then I'm not gonna bring it. But then a friend of mine and fellow YouTuber Chris Brockhurst discovered this really cool app called Monitor Plus that turns your phone into a pro monitor / recorder. Kind of. Oh, and this video is sponsored by Storyblocks, and so we'll talk about them in a sec.
I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Good find, Chris. Really good find. By the way, if you haven't heard of Chris Brockhurst, he's an amazing filmmaker, and so definitely go follow him on his YouTube channel. Links will be down below. But I'm not going to do a full explanation of the Monitor Plus app. I think he does an incredible job explaining the whole thing. I'm just going to show you some of my favorite features of the app and how I practically use my phone as an actual pro monitor for my camera, the Sony a7S III. So the Monitor Plus app is a third-party app that allows your phone to control your Sony camera. Very similar to Sony's Imaging Edge app, except not as buggy. Not hating at all on the Imaging Edge app, like it's good. It's just, you know, sometimes it's buggy. But I also find that third-party monitor apps are also very buggy, and the Monitor Plus app does have a few bugs, but of all the monitor apps out there, I keep doing air quotes for some reason, I find that the Monitor Plus app is the best app to use if you want to use your phone as a monitor for your Sony cameras.
I will say, I like using my phone as a monitor way better than the LCD screen of my a7S III. Like, it's not a very good screen, to be honest, but having a bigger monitor, even though it is iPhone 13 mini, it's really awesome. Now, the iPhone 13 mini isn't the brightest of phones, even though it's like, what, 800 nits? That's still pretty good. I could see everything that I need to see from my phone as a monitor. Look at that, got my RGB parade, got my vector scope. Like, this is really cool, man. Definitely way better than viewing it from the a7S III screen. Like, sorry, Sony, but that screen sucks.
Now, I do have to mention that the Monitor Plus app only works for Sony cameras. You can't use the app if you want to control your Canon camera or your Fuji camera or your Nikon camera. This app is specific to Sony cameras. In this instance, I'll be using it with my Sony a7S III, and the app is actually quite easy to use, and so let's just go ahead and get right to it. Now, if you're using the app for the very first time, connecting it to your phone is actually quite easy. It's actually very similar when you're using the Imaging Edge app. You just go into your camera settings and allow the camera to be controlled by your smartphone, and then you can either connect it by using the Wi-Fi password or use a QR code. If you have a Sony camera, you know what I mean. That's how you do it with the Monitor Plus app. All right, so here it says no camera found. Don't worry, sometimes it does that. All you have to do is just press restart, and then it's going to search for your camera, and eventually it'll find it and pair it. And then, oh, there you go. It found the camera and it automatically connected, and look at it. How cool is that? That's the app. Oh, love it. And here you see all the necessary information from the camera. You have the frames per second on the top left, your shutter speed, iris, ISO, all that good stuff. And then on the bottom are the monitor tools that you normally would find in monitors like the Atomos Ninja 5, features like zebras. And so if you want to check your exposure, just make sure to tap on the zebras icon. Although the image looks like it's really well exposed, but just for show, let's go ahead and change the ISO. And I'm gonna use a slider just to increase it, and boom, zebras everywhere. And then to bring it back down to make sure that you're exposed, probably about, let's bring it to there. I'm not sure, 1250, whatever. And then like the Imaging Edge app, you can control the aperture, like you can change it from 2.8 to 5.0, or change your shutter speed, change your white balance. Really very similar to the Imaging Edge app. But if you want to check your exposure by using false colors, you can use that as well. Just turn off zebras and then tap on the false colors icon, and there you see false colors. You can turn off false colors. Here you can check out focus peaking, which is great. Aspect ratio. You've got your inspector to see all your scopes, even the vector scope, which is really, really handy. And then right next to it, you have your D-squeeze in case you're filming with an anamorphic lens. So that's really cool. And again, just features that you normally would find in popular monitors like the Ninja 5. And one of my favorite features is the ability to use your own custom LUTs in the app. Like you can literally airdrop your custom LUT from your computer to your phone and use that LUT in the app. That is such a cool feature. So right at the bottom, you see the LUT icon. And if I tap it, then it turns it off and shows that I'm filming in S-Log3. But because I'm using my own custom LUTs, which you can purchase from my store, link below, I just simply tap on the LUT icon and I can see what the image looks like before I color grade it in my computer. So cool, such a cool app. Oh, and you're probably wondering about latency. There is, but it's very minimal. Here, let me just put the phone right here and then I'm just gonna do that. So yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of latency, and if I move faster, then yeah, obviously you're gonna see it a lot more. But you know, considering that it's a phone to use as a monitor and recorder, like I'm okay if there's a little bit of latency, but in case you're wondering, yes, there is slight latency. Now, before we talk about my absolute favorite feature of the Monitor Plus app, let's go ahead and thank today's sponsor, Storyblocks. So, you know me, I know you. Kind of, not really, but you know that one of my favorite places to download 4K and HD stock footage video is Storyblocks. And it's not just stock footage too, but they got a vast library of sound effects, animated backgrounds, and even After Effects templates to use for your projects. It's super easy to find whatever you're looking for. Like you can just type in time lapses and they'll show you a bunch of amazing time lapses for you to download. And what makes me love Storyblocks even more is their Restock Initiative, which is an ongoing initiative to increase representation in their stock library across underrepresented groups by hiring filmmakers and creators from those groups to create authentic stock content. And for this month, they're releasing a new round of collections focusing on Indigenous communities. And so if you want to check out the Restock Initiative, if you want to check out everything that Storyblocks has to offer, then make sure to check out my link down in the description below. And thanks Storyblocks for sponsoring this video. All right, so back to the app. Hi. So like I said before, the Monitor Plus app has features very similar to a lot of monitors out in the market. But my absolute favorite feature of the Monitor Plus app is the ability to record proxies within the app itself. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm recording on my A7S III right now, but I'm also recording video on the Monitor Plus app on my phone, which is so cool because it bypasses a bunch of steps of sending proxies from your camera to your phone using the Imaging Edge app. And so if you just want to preview your video by watching proxies on your phone, it's way easier to do that with the Monitor Plus app. Now keep in mind that video is recorded on the Monitor Plus app. The audio captured is from the phone, not from the camera. So they're not like true proxy files that you normally would use to edit on your computer. The proxies recorded within the app, I feel, are more for previewing what you just filmed. So if you're filming a project and your client is there on set, or if you're working with talent and you want to show them playback of what you just filmed, then you can show them very easily and very quickly from your phone, which I think is totally awesome.
It's called Monitor Plus. There's a free, so you can download it right now, it's free. There's a paid version to unlock all the features, but the free version is totally fine.
Now you can totally hold your phone if you want to while you're filming with your camera, but that's dumb. You want to be able to attach your phone to your camera and use it as if it were a monitor. And so what I use are these little fun accessories. This is a phone holder from Zhiyun. And you can find any type of phone holder from Amazon. Anything will do, just as long as they have a 1/4 thread at the bottom. And I have this little cold shoe or hot shoe adapter from SmallRig. Is it from SmallRig? Oh, no, it's from Andy Sidney. Again, you can find something like this on Amazon, but I just connect the holder to the hot shoe mount, just like so. Not hot shoe mount, hot shoe adapter. And then I just attach my phone to the adapter like so. And then with the hot shoe, I just connect it to my camera. And that, my friends, is how I use my phone as a pro monitor using the Monitor Plus app. All right, well, that's it for this video. Huge thanks to Chris for this awesome discovery. Huge thanks to Storyblocks for sponsoring this video, and bigger thanks to you for watching. Always appreciate you. And if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things down below, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.